In September of 1945, a small workshop popped up in a war-damaged department store in Tokyo. It was primitive and there weren't even any windows in the shop. The place was run by a man named Masaru Ibuka, who had a handful of staff. 1 month later, Ibuka and his group established the Tokyo Telecommunications Research Institute. At first, they had no idea what they were doing and even what to do. Most of their salaries were paid from Ibuka's savings, which were rapidly dwindling. But even at this time, there was opportunity waiting. During the war, the Japanese military police modified the home radios of Japanese citizens. This was to prevent them from tuning into enemy propaganda. Due to high levels of interest in global news after the war, Ibuka's workshop saw an opportunity and made its debut making small mods that allowed the radios to receive all types of waves. Now the Japanese population could listen to anything they wanted. The radio modifications were so popular that Ibuka's small Tokyo workshop made it into a column in a local Japanese magazine. This magazine article would pique the interest of a man named Akio Morita. As fate would have it, just a couple of years earlier, Morita had actually met Ibuka while commissioned as a sub-lieutenant in the Imperial Japanese Navy. The pair would get back in contact with each other and would work together at the Tokyo workshop, which would eventually become Sony. In payment for repairing radios, the workshop would often receive rice as well as the regular fee. Before long, they had too much. What were they going to do with all of this rice sitting around? What they decided to do was manufacture an electric rice cooker, of course. The rice cooker was technically Sony's first product. It was a primitive device made by connecting aluminum electrodes to the bottom of a wooden tub. The result was less than satisfactory. It always produced overcooked or undercooked rice. Sony's very first product was deemed a failure. For the American market, they went all out with the Sony TR-63. Released in 1957, it was technically far more advanced than anything that had come before it. With this being the world's smallest radio, it had to have a sales pitch to match, and here it was. A radio that could fit in your pocket. There was only one problem though, it didn't fit in the average size pocket. The solution was a little bit sneaky. Sony made people from their sales team wear bigger pockets that were customly made to fit the radios, but at least they could fit now. From then on, orders for the new device came flooding in. The Americans loved the Sony TR-63, and it was wildly popular with teenagers. Some music historians state that the 1957 Sony TR-63 was instrumental in the rise of rock and roll music because it allowed kids to independently listen to their music, finally freed from the tyranny of their parents. Sony was truly in business. With the success of their radio, Sony had officially launched a new era of technology: consumer microelectronics.